Imagine this. It's November 5th, 1975. A group of loggers is driving home after a long day of work in the dense Apache-Sitgreaves National Forest in Arizona. The sun has set, and the forest is cloaked in darkness. The crew is tired, joking around, and looking forward to getting home. But what happens next will change their lives forever and spark one of the most controversial UFO stories in history. Welcome to As Told by Bells, where we dive into the most baffling mysteries and unsolved cases. To stay in the loop and to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. You might just help solve a mystery. As they drive down a remote dirt road, one of the men, Travis Walton, notices something strange in the sky. A glowing object hovers above the treetops, casting an eerie light over the forest. At first, they think it's a plane or a helicopter, but as they get closer, they realize this is no ordinary aircraft. It's a disc-shaped object, silent and pulsating with golden lights. The crew stops the truck, and Travis, curious and maybe a little reckless, jumps out to get a better look. What happens next is straight out of a sci-fi movie. As Travis approaches the object, a beam of blue-green light shoots out and strikes him, throwing him backwards like a rag doll. His crew, terrified, watches in horror as Travis lies motionless on the ground. Panic sets in. They think he's dead. And then, as if things couldn't get any stranger, the UFO suddenly shoots upward and disappears into the night sky. The crew, now in full-blown panic mode, speeds away, leaving Travis behind. They're convinced they've just witnessed something otherworldly and that Travis is gone for good. But when they return to the scene a short while later, Travis is nowhere to be found. He's vanished without a trace. For the next 5 days, the search for Travis becomes a media sensation. Police, search parties, and even helicopters scour the forest, but there's no sign of him. The logging crew is interrogated, and some people start to suspect foul play. Did they murder Travis and make up this wild story to cover it up? The crew insists they're telling the truth, but without evidence, their story is met with skepticism. Then, on November 10, Travis reappears. He's found wandering near a gas station in Herbert, Arizona, disoriented and terrified. He claims he had been abducted by the UFO and taken aboard a spacecraft where he encountered strange humanoid beings. According to Travis, he woke up on a metallic table surrounded by creatures with large, almond-shaped eyes. He describes the interior of the ship as cold and sterile, with strange symbols on the walls. At one point, he even claims he's seen other humans aboard the craft. Travis's story is met with a mix of fascination and disbelief. Some people believe him, while others think it's an elaborate hoax. To add to the mystery, Travis and his crew passed polygraph tests, which seem to support their claims. But skeptics argue that polygraphs aren't foolproof and that the whole thing could have been staged. So what really happened to Travis Walton? Was he abducted by aliens, or is there a more down-to-earth explanation? Travis's story is incredibly detailed and consistent. He describes the UFO, the beam of light, and the beings aboard the ship with vivid clarity. His crewmates also stick to their story, even under intense scrutiny. The fact that they passed polygraph tests adds another layer of credibility, though, of course, polygraphs aren't perfect. Skeptics point out that Travis and his crew had financial motives. The story made them famous, and they even sold the rights to a book and a movie. Some people believe they staged the whole thing to make money. Others think it might have been a prank that had gotten out of hand. Regardless of what you believe, Travis Walton's story had become a cornerstone of UFO lore. It's been featured in books, documentaries, and even the 1993 film Fire in the Sky, which brought his harrowing experience to the big screen. To this day, Travis maintains that his story is true, and he continues to share his experience with anyone who will listen. So, what do you think? Was Travis Walton really abducted by aliens? Or is this one of the most elaborate hoaxes in history? The truth may be out there, or maybe it's just a story that's too strange to be made up. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the mysteries of the unexplained. Remember to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on every captivating story we uncover. Until next time, keep your eyes open and your mind curious. Stay tuned for more stories from As Told by Bells.